Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about the upcoming transit of Venus in Cancer that's happening on the 21st of August and its impact on Gemini rising. Anybody with a Gemini rising, Gemini Ascendant, Gemini Lagna or Moon in Gemini. This video is applicable for all of them. So guys, why am I making this, almost 15 days in advance? Because this is a beautiful transit for you in terms of money. Venus is in a good movement. Venus was first in Taurus. Now Venus is in your ascendant, forming a Lakshmi Narayan Yoga. And from the 21st August onwards, it would be in the house of your wealth. So why am I making this video 15 days in advance? Is so that you guys get enough time to plan a lot of things around money. So guys, I request you to watch this video till the end, because this is going to give you a lot of insights about what is coming in terms of money. So guys, Venus, Venus, the planet of sensuality, okay, the guru of demons, the planet of beauty, the planet of luxury, the planet of fashion, the planet of elegance, the most beautiful planet, the planet of love, the planet of passion, okay, would be entering into the house of Moon, okay, which means the beauty of Venus would meet the tenderness of Moon. And this particular transit, this particular movement is happening in your house of money, your house of wealth. So before I talk to you about what is this transit bringing in for you guys, let me just walk you through on what kind of areas are controlled by Venus in your life. So Venus is the lord of your fifth house, okay, which is a very important house, which is the house that is called as the house of goddess of wealth. Fifth house is the house of all the good deeds which you have done in the previous births. It accrues there, you know. Now, fifth house is the house of your children, your romantic relationships. Now, Venus is the lord of your 12th house of foreign land. Okay, 12th house of expenses. Venus would be transiting in your house of money, on your house of wealth. And from there, Venus would be giving an aspect on your sudden gains, okay, sudden gains around money, sudden wealth, sudden changes around money. Now let's talk about in detail what is this transit bringing in for you guys. So Venus, would be transiting into your house of wealth. So what does it mean for you? What does it brings for you? This means that you would see increase in your savings. You would see increase in your bank balance. You would see increase in your net worth, increase in your net worth in the society. You would see increase in the cash in your bag, in your wallet, cash at home. So everything around money you would see is growing. This is the second house is the house of money, okay, and with Venus transiting there, this movement is going to be excellent around your money. Okay. Now, second house is also the house of food. So, guys, it's Venus. So it has to be luxury. It has to be elegant. It has to have all the class. So during this time, you would be visiting some fantastic, places, ultra luxury restaurants for food, fine dining experiences. This is the time you would enjoy some amazing, amazing food at some amazing, places to eat, restaurants. This is the house of your close family also. So you would be spending some great time with your close family. There would be very cordial relations around your close family. This is the house of speech. So you would see your speech would get all the charm of Venus, all the diplomacy of Venus, all the attraction of Venus. So it would be a very attractive speech you would see. Okay, now let's move to the fifth house. So fifth house is the house of your stock market. So guys, now if you have already invested in the stock market, okay, in terms of stock market, it's the house of speculation. So if you've already invested in the stock market, in the cryptocurrency, or anything around speculation, you would see 21st August onwards, your money would start growing because of the profits you're generating from the stock market or any kind of speculation. So if you haven't invested, this is the time when you should consider investing after your proper due diligence, after your proper research, because there is a very high probability that this particular involvement in the stock market or participation in the stock market or cryptocurrency would fetch you money, and that grows your bank balance. That money comes to you at your home, in your account, in your bank account. So that's the first thing which is seen. Now, the second thing is, if you have any kind of, you are a startup owner. Now, this is the time when you would see your startup would start giving you money, and that again gets added to your net worth. Now, this is the time, which is the fifth house, which means, romantic relationships. Yes, because it has a connection with the second house. So yes, during this time, you may go out for some extremely fine dining experiences with your romantic partner. I mean, you may go out for some extremely fine dining experiences with your kids also. Okay. Now, the next thing is this because 12th house is the house of foreign land, and 5th house is also the house of education. Which means, guys, your kids also, after 21st of August, they might go to a foreign land for education. And if there is anything related to visa, it would be processed easily because Venus is completely supporting that. Okay, now the next movement, this is mostly about the 5th house. So the next thing is, Venus from the 2nd would be giving an aspect on your 8th house. So guys, 8th house is sudden money, unexpected money. Which means, there is a possibility that you've lent money to someone. Okay, once this transit happens, that money suddenly comes to you. And you forgot, and that money comes to you. You've done some kind of a research. Now, this is the time when you would see that research. Okay, maybe you've done some kind of a research around stock market, around cryptocurrency. Now is the time, when you would, because it has a connection with the 5th, right? So now is the time when you would see that research gives you windfall gains, which would give you unexpected gains, unexpected money. Okay, this is the house. So if you are expecting any kind of insurance, this is the time when you can get the money from insurance. You can inherit. This is the house for inheritance also. So you may inherit money also. Liquid cash, liquid asset, is the right word. So this is also seen from here. Now this is the time for occult. I mean, this is the house for occult. So during this time, yes, because Venus is the lord of expenses also. So yes, there could be a possibility that you may spend some money on occult sciences, like consulting an astrologer, numerologer, or any area related to occult. So that is also seen because it is also the lord of 12th house, which is the house for expenses. So I mean, very high probability around unexpected gains, unexpected money that increases your bank balance. This is seen from here. Now 12th house. Okay, so that's, as I said, that's the house for expenses also, which means there could be expenses with your family, going to restaurants. Okay, there could be a possibility of expenses, around this thing, sending your kids to the foreign land. Also, one more thing, because Venus is transiting in the 2nd house, so there is a possibility that you gain from your foreign clients, you get money from your foreign clients, you get money from your foreign partners, or from any kind of money coming from the foreign land, from foreign people, because that's the house which Venus lords. So that's mostly about the transit, guys. So my only intention to make this video is that it triggers some very important areas, which is around the stock market. And now you have good 15 days in order to research, in order to research cryptocurrency, in order to research share, anywhere around stock market, and get gains from that. So that's my only intention. And of course, in all other areas which I'm talking. So very, very auspicious time. And this time is particularly about money, guys. So that's why I've planned the series in advance, so that you guys get enough time to, plan all your strategies around money. So money-wise, it's going to be a beautiful time, guys. Now, the next thing is, who gets this impact? I'm sorry. Who gets this impact? Okay, everything around the money, who gets the impact? So Gemini people, Gemini rising, okay, passing through with Venus times. So please check your horoscopes and just check if you're passing through with Venus Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha, or Venus Pratyantardasha. If you don't know how to check it, you can write in the comment, I will let you know. But this has to be particularly about this particular transit, guys, around the Venus movement. So now, next, like people who are passing through with Venus times, they would see 100% of this impact. You would see money is growing, your bank balance is growing. The ones who are not passing through with this time, guys, the impact would be mild. Okay, I would say I want to be honest with you, at 10 to 15% of impact. But still, this is going to be after 21st of August. You would create some long term financial stability for yourself, Gemini people. So, and that's mostly what I wanted to share, guys. Now, as I told you, anyone wants to anyone have any questions related to this particular movement of Venus, you can please drop a comment. I will make sure that I will reply to you, and I will add on something which is of value for you. Okay. So, Gemini people, if you like this video, I would request you to subscribe my channel, to press the bell notification, and also to add a comment, because your comment really validates my effort. And any one of you wants to connect with me, over the reading of your chart, okay, I have shared or you want to know some treatments in order to maximize the impact of this transit, to maximize the wealth. So you can connect with me on my WhatsApp or at my email address. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great